That one a little bit high, and we're underway here this afternoon. And another ball. And fires in a fastball at 95. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Byron Buxton. Ball one, no strikes. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-2. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Larnach over at second. Buxton at first with no outs. In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering way off the plate. That's down and in. A slider missed. First and second here, no outs. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So digging in, Ty France. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Carlos Correa. Foul ball there. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Two on, 2 outs. This one popped up. Rivas has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back at T-Mobile Park. And towing the slab in this one, Chris Paddock.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
The shortstop, J.P.
Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2013. The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1. And a foul ball. And foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Way outside, 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is inside. And the count is even, 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
That one missed.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. Getting to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Julio Rodriguez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To Lee. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. This guy with light tower power.
Raleigh.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Outside. Ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
Batting 5th. No left.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
Swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers. Castillo back to work. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Out to short. Crawford. On to first. Out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Royce Lewis.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez has this one sized up. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit.
Castro.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the air, out towards right center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Just missed. And another ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And now it's 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-2 now. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first.
He's out.
So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. And now the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike one. That one's upstairs, ball one. That's way outside, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bader pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners.
Third baseman, Ben Williamson.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Top half of the
Leading
3rd
off
inning,
the
and now
the
Bader
left
up to the
fielder,
plate.
Harrison Bader.
Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Larnick in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Bader on at first, nobody out. Ground ball, could be 2. 1 at second. How about that double play? And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That to right. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Yeah, the batter now, Ty France. Up the middle, Crawford. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning. And here is Leo Rivas. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Man at second. That one not close. And that's ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but
now
they still get the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco, walked his first time. And that misses. And that is ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jeffers puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And there's a ball. Rivas on its second with 2 down. Just missed.
2-2.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Nice grab. To first. And very nicely done for the out. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now Correa up to hit.
Carlos
Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. The shortstop takes the ball. Correa, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And there's a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ryan Jeffers.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. 4th inning underway, no score. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Royce Lewis, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. Up and in. Now 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Castro takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Lewis off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike on the outside corner. Going to count 1-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2-2.
In the dirt. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Crawford tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom 4 at the plate. Randy Arozarena.
Leading up for the Mariners, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to the left. Can't field it cleanly. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
Tellez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. And up next for Seattle, Miles Mastrobuoni. Fly to left his first time. Tap foul at the plate. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Arozarena on the move. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that drops foul. That one outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. New inning getting started. So here's Bader now.
Minnesota, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
Castillo back to work. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Fouled off. He was late.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Larnach, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Line drive, base hit. Around second is Bader. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ball one there. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball in 2 strikes. Swing and a drive by Buxton. Deep to left. That one is back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Edward Bizardo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Lee stands in now and watches strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes the 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And that's downstairs and outside. Off the mark there. Now 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's one away. Next to hit, Ty France. 0 for 2 in this one.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. And here comes Carlos Correa.
The batter.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford whips it to first. That's out number 3. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting,
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Now 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Jeffers under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter,
And
number
now for
3,
Seattle, J.P.
shortstop,
Crawford.
J.P.
A strikeout and a walk.
Crawford.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it,
The batter,
long
number
through it.
7.
And that's a great example
Designated
of it
hitter,
right there. Got the
Jorge.
barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-2.
Almost got him. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And we're back. Top 6. Now here is Ryan Jeffers. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Man at first,
Royce
now the third baseman,
Lewis.
Royce Lewis. 1 for 2. That's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second is offline. First and second,
Now batting,
no
right
outs.
fielder,
This
Willie
is Willie Castro.
Castro.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
He goes down looking. Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader. He's 2 for 2. Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Larnick at the plate now. That's ball 1. Lewis on third. Bader over at first with 1 away. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Bader runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's down and away. Goes down looking. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike. Fast forward to 2022 for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year. The Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Raleigh in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. And now it's even up.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Ball 3. Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0. And there's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And it's even up. Man at first, one away.
2-2.
That one missed. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The first baseman.
Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Just missed. Raleigh off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1-1.
And that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Fly ball to right. Castro. And that is that.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher
Number
on the mound.
52.
Colin Snyder.
Colin.
So digging in, Brooks
Snyder.
Lee. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball, that's
Off the
too
mark
low.
there. And the count even 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He gets there with the slide, and they get the out. Now here is Ty France.
Now
0 for 3 in this one.
Ty France.
Snyder,
No,
a
that's too
6'4" righty, 195 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. On the ground to third. Whips it across. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting.
So up next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa.
Correa.
First pitch misses. Now this is in the air down the line. Mastroboni on the move, brings it in, and that is that.
Now pitching for
We're
Minnesota.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
55.
7th. Cody Funderburk.
Cody
He has a great slider with
Funderburk.
tons of movement. Now it's the right
Leading
fielder,
up for
Miles
the Mariners,
Mastroboni.
The right fielder.
The M's in
Miles
striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And that's outside. 2-2. This one popped up. Makes the grab. 1 away.
Now
Ben
batting,
Williamson
third
digs in
baseman,
now.
Ben Williamson.
And first offering is fouled off.
2-0-2.
And ball 1. The Twins
1-2.
leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up
Now
any better
batting,
than that.
the second
Smash that one
baseman,
through the infield
Rio.
for the knock. When it's hit that
Rio.
hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now Leo
Ball.
Rivas. And there's a
1
ball.
ball, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Williamson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. This one popped up right side. Lee hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
That's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0.
Here. 3-1.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Snyder back to work. To the right side, Rivas. Gets it to first. Out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the third
So
baseman,
up next, Royce Lewis. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Willie Castro. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in there. Strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Bader, the next to hit, takes outside. Down the middle for a strike. And 1-1. Pickoff throw. Castro back on a dive. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Castro leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him swinging.
Pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Topa.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Polanco in the box now. No balls and a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying and gone. And they've got their first run. It's 4-1. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Changeup on the corner at the knees.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side, Lee handles, throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher.
And here is Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Just missed. Fought off foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. That's inside.
Full count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you,
Now
it feels pretty
batting,
good as a
the
hitter
left
when you
fielder,
grind out a hit like that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton snags it for the second out. So here comes Rowdy Tellez.
Number 23. Rowdy.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. Down on strike.
Pitching for
We're
the
back.
Mariners.
It's